And let's see, so let's go ahead and we're going to fill out where we have a trash can we have here. So we need to, we're gonna put the toilets over here. And I like to do this where it's got kind of like a little small space where the employee can go back and access the bins or the wash basins while we have some toilets. And you'll notice that the area gets highlighted darker. That's the area that of effect for people who need to use the facilities or want to sit down or eat. That's where you can tell where they have access to it, or it's servicing that area. All right, so what fish do I have? What fish do I have that are wimps? So this is not a wimp. Sponge is not a wimp. They're just gonna sit there. I do have this one that can't be with. It's greedy. It also eats sand eel. Copper banded butterfly is pretty cool. This one's a wimp. So I will definitely use this one. So our wrasse has grown. All of our starfish have grown, and both of our wrasses have grown up. So we're going to get rid of all of our growth reports, just because I don't want my inbox being cluttered too much. We are going to really quickly, what is the tubular sponge requires 10. What is the, I'm not going to change it. What does the anemone need? The anemone also needs 10. So I'm going to actually house both of these, sponge and an anemone, together. But first I need to add some power lights over to this tank. We're going to get the tubular sponge. We're going to come over here with a move 1, 2. Okay, one object at a time. Okay. And then we're going to there. So once the anemone goes through, we will have that. We're going to add zooplankton. Since this is the only place that has the zooplankton, we're going to actually put it there. Although I don't know if they feed from the side or if they could feed from this platform. They probably have to come over to the side, which means I'd probably have a door here, and I would probably skip 2 and then add another tank here when it comes time for it. One of the things that I like about having this modular setup, where you can really spread things out, and you're not necessarily beholden to a limited capacity for space. So I think I'm going to one space over here, and we're going to actually add room. And that. So far so good. Let's That's what I meant to click. I meant to click that one. We're going to put the broom closet actually right there. And I shouldn't have to house any tool stations here because I don't have any equipment in here. Now, one thing I will do is I will eventually have possibly one of these hook it up right here, which I would be able to then link this one to another tank and be able to keep daisy chaining them around. Would be one way. Or what I might do is I might do it where it comes up and over and have another Belfast tank that's another cold water Belfast tank. That would actually be pretty cool. So let's see, I've got 3 more. Is that? And then our wrasses have grown. So they are delete all growth reports. I saw someone, hold on. What are, oops. What's your problem? Someone's giving me negative reviews and there is a toilet over there. You're just not paying attention to where it is. Okay. We will add a we're gonna add some toilets right here. I always like how when you do that and the people jump out, it's funny to me. Okay, so then that way that would be over there. We probably need to get another chair there, and I'm actually going to do a chair right there. No, I take it back because I will do a corner tank there. We're going to move him right there. So that way the guests are always pretty close to a to some place to sit. Got a little bit of money, so we're gonna kind of expand this out a little bit. I see that person coming up, so we're going to move. Let's go through and we're going to do just a standard corner tank. We'll do it as 3 by 3. And then that way we can this person, yeah, if you would not go back behind the wall that you're not supposed to go behind anyway. Then we can do open there, and oh, that was the worker. I was like, they are like speed run back there. All right. So that gives me another one that we can do. I'm so thirsty, I'm heading home. Okay, well. There. You're so thirsty, you can't walk literally across the room. We're gonna come over here to the bin. And let's have a bin on the way out. I don't know if I have, I do have the guidebook shelf. So let's do this, because then we might be able to make a little bit of money as people go through and search for stuff. So we're going to, there's a guidebook supply, and we can put that right there. I definitely want to have that close by. One thing I could do is if I expanded this out, I would actually put the guidebook there. I could probably stand to hire a couple more people. So here's Yvette. Good with that. Like I said, one day I will remember that this is how you handle it. So Yvette's awesome. She's already doing the gift shop, which is what we're going to task her with the most. Fixing close second, just if there's anything that you should not be idle. This person, I wish there was a way that we could do it where they would like if the if it was down to like say 80%, they could go in and work on things and make it full instead of just waiting until you're able to until it breaks down. All right, but I do need to have some fish into this one. So we have the humpback snapper. I'm pretty sure I don't have big enough for that one, for this fish, because I need 54 at least. Copper Banfield is a wimp, but I really want that to be, we're going to go ahead and purchase it, but it is one. I do need more. Let's see, do I have any others in here that have that wimp status? I do not. Actually, that is cold water. So I could do this one. So the king, put a couple of kings in there. I don't have access to another wimp. So what I can do is I can, we're gonna again pause this. I think actually before we, cannot be housed with another copper fish. It does have the live Maya shrimp and space. So it's 5. So that would be 5. It gives me 18. So yeah, I would have plenty of room if I did. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna move this one in here. I realized that he's not happy right now, and I don't blame him one bit. But we're gonna come over here and we're gonna grab some king damselfish, and we're gonna put 2 in there with him so he can have some buddies. And then we're gonna go through and we're gonna make this right where he's gonna have some stuff. So orange, I actually do have orange because it doesn't give me a little red cross through circle as it does with the green one. So I do want to make sure that I can feed him. So we're gonna put that there as a little food thing there, and then we're going to grab a pump and we're going to connect that one to this. Does that negatively affect the water quality? It does not. So this all connects well and works well together. One thing I'll eventually do is I'll eventually combine some of these. So all my hot water runs together, or all my tropical water runs together, all my cold water runs together. And then later when it comes about, it's then salt and fresh, and it just adds a whole nother level of complexity. So I need 8 rocks. This is where it's going to get a little tricky. Because see, I could do this, but I don't think I can really, I really can't, I don't really want to do that much because that's a lot. So he needs, how much? He needs 8 rocks. And I usually, for some reason, I keep messing up the rocks and the rocks and caves sometimes. All right, so if we do rubble, that almost does it. And then we're going to come over here. Let's do some live rocks. So that actually adds a little to it. And we're going to rotate so we can get a little, looks like it's got a little bit of variety to it. And that is that. So now I have with 2 different WIMPs. So what I will do as soon as I get this anemone, I will go through and find something that I can research that specifically has the WIMP. So these guys look like they're going to do fine. He does require a high skill level. So one thing that we're going to probably do, because I don't know if the school... I wish it would be something almost like with the work zones weren't just placed here and there. I could actually say specifically tanks. That would be awesome. Because I would actually have I would have my high skilled guys do that one. But we are going to for right now, that is going... how close am I? Almost. I'm almost there. So we've got a pretty good layout so far. I'm happy with this. I know we will have we'll get a couple more fish, but we will continue that in the next episode as we pause, and we will resume in the next episode. Thanks for watching.